Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy XX Arizona back with another video, and in today's video, yes, it is Madden 19. I previously mentioned this last episode in 2K where I said I got Madden 19. Well, here's the first episode of Madden 19. Personally, I believe Madden is the superior game over 2K. It's because every year it introduces something new. But, you know, 2K is still a great game. I will still always play 2K until NBA Live just completely takes over. But in today's video is called Madden Budget, you know, just like 2K Budget series, you know. And so in this series, like in 2K, I can't spend no money. I'm broke. I ain't gonna spend no money anyway, so might as well make it a series until, like, you know, I become a big YouTuber. Yeah, good jokes around here. Alright, we hit Lee for the touchdown. This is a solo challenge, so don't get any excited. This ain't no online. I have online gameplay for y'all later. But, you know, this is pretty simple solo challenge. So this solo challenge series, you know, if you complete this whole thing, you'll get, I do believe, 287 overalls, 2 elites. And then you'll get about 100,000 coins. I think over 200,000 actually. And so, you know, Deion Sanders takes a big return. And so I'm gonna ignore this gameplay, as, you know, it was very easy. I think a retarded chipmunk could do this. But I'm going to explain to y'all how Madden is actually set up this year and how, personally, I'm going to be able to win this game due to me just knowing football. Alright, I know coverages, I play football, I'm not the greatest, I kind of suck at it actually. But, you know, this year, it's going to rely on your run game. If you do not have a good run game, they're going to only watch your pass game. And so, you know, right here, I'm on the 1 yard line, you know, he doesn't go for a blitz on the 1 yard line, I'm going to run into Jameis Winston. You know, because he has 5 to 6 safeties and corners back there, and I said, I'm not dumb. But after every time you complete a solo challenge, you get XP. Every time you level up, I'm pretty sure you get a Ricky Williams collectible. And this year, there is cards called upgrade cards. They had them last year, which is a little different than this year, because this year, the dope design that it shows you first off, they start off as really low overalls. They're not elite right off the bat. And then you have to work your way up, alright? Because in this year, you get training points, alright? When you get training points, you get to upgrade your training cards, but it gets more and more expensive. So, you know, it's like Madden Mobile. If you haven't played Madden Mobile, it's like you get a card. Any card can be upgraded in Madden Mobile. But, you know, this year, there's a few cards that are purple. You know, if you get that purple shine, you know it's going to be a low overall, but eventually you can make it a high overall. And so now we have a defensive drive here. We got to make sure he doesn't get one completion. It seems hard, but when you're on rookie mode, you tend to just blitz a lot because your line's going to get through. Sorry, my brother's teabagging and humping the trash can in front of me. You tend to just blitz a lot because your line's going to get through. You're going to get big sacks. It's like right here, I get Jackson like safety on a wide open sack, and that would never happen on Madden or online. But, you know, he punts the ball and Deion Sanders gets it. Anyway, training is going to be big. And then another big thing this year, as I am retarded and run into my own player, another big thing is actually going to be solo challenges. Usually you can just play online, get big goals. But no, this year's solo challenges is kind of dependable, as it gives you all of the coins you need. You can't buy coins. You can buy, I guess you can buy the currency to buy packs to get good cards to sell for coins. But, you know, I believe solo challenge is going to be big, so while I'm offline, including 2K, I'm going to be grinding that game out, getting enough coins to show you all the best cards optional, as I don't think anyone does a budget series on Madden. I know 2BG Nation does a budget series called Budget Ballers, so that's why I'm just calling it budget series. I don't want to steal his name. But here, there's actually a bonus that if I get a touchdown within 2 plays, oh, I'm sorry, my gay brother is twerking on me. If I get a touchdown within 2 plays, you get extra 2,000 coins, and I kind of need this money. And so I see cover 3, I got Lee, who has about 90 speed, a great silver player. He has a 1-1 coverage. I know he's going to burn him, and boom, he drops, misses the ball, you know. Sometimes autism kicks in, I miss the bonus, and so I have to restart. And so I hike it, and I realize Lee's no longer out there as circle, as my out guy. So I throw it to Montez Bryant. Boom. That is an extra 2,000 coins to my collection. But it's not, alright, because I failed to read the requirements. So I've played this about 8 times, and I realized I have to get 20 rushing yards and then 40 passing yards. So I have to get within the 50 or 40 with a rushing play, and then throw a touchdown in order to get the extra point. And so I almost actually passed the 40, which then would have screwed me no matter what I done. And so I said, I'm gonna make my guy fall. Now look, Lee's on the outside, and I know he's gonna burn him. But will Lee actually catch it this time? I do not want to do this event any more times, as wasted so much of my time. But there's no more contracts. Lee, thank God he catches it. And there's no more contracts, as contracts was a big deal, as it took so much money. And boom, there's the training currency you need to upgrade those purple cards, as I pulled earlier. And yes, we finally get to the fun part of this series. Me as a really low overall, spanking some high overall players, as he has an 87 overall Ray Lewis, an 89 overall freaking Antonio Brown, and another player I could not read because I am 14 years old and I never want to read. As you know, this year kickoff's pretty interesting, as you know, usually there's a normal kickoff, they can touch back, they could, you know, turn it. But this year, and last year actually, I did it a few times last year, you can safety them on kickoff. You know, that's just something interesting to know. But he takes a shot deep, easy pick Deion Sanders. As I said earlier, autism does kick in every now and then, you know, you players just gotta do it. He runs the ball, and the true carnal Buddha Baker does not get his ankles crossed. Boom, easy tackle. Good job, Buddha Baker. He's the actual Cardinal in real life, as I said this previously. And so, big play. I didn't get to my linebacker. I'm freaking out. But Brown reads that like a book. Take it to the crib, big fella. Your girl not even get close. He gets to the 15-yard line. And this year, like I said, run game is going to be huge. And so I'm like, alright, I'm going to run it to the red side. He won't expect that. He's going to think, oh, he's going to run to the green side. I'm going to get him. So I'm like, alright, run to the red side. I get swallowed. Like, jeez, I feel like a hooker that just got cum in her mouth because that just got swallowed. And so now it's second and very long. This was some beautiful coverage, but, you know, there's always someone wide open. Mike Evans, big player, as I said earlier. He's going to be big for me because he's an upgradable player, as he's right now 78 overall. 3rd and 2. I need the first down. Screw that. I'm going for the touchdowns. Again, Mike Evans, big play here. As I said earlier, kickoffs can be a little cheesy because you get safeties if you kick it right. So you want to kick it to the left with the wind against with you. It has to bounce just like that. And it's going to be a safety. Your ball after scoring a touchdown. It's great. I love how they actually added that this year. As usually players would just grab it and take a knee and it'll be a touchback. But you know, I just got a safety. I don't want to risk this chance. I'm going down as soon as possible with Deion Sanders. And now here we go, 1st and 10. I recognize that there's only one guy out there who's going to be playing man-to-man. So boom, nearly picked off. That could have been pick 6 to the house. And I know he knows it, but J.J. able to man, the 83 overall, gets a big gain. And you know, I see the red box. I said, screw that, I'm switching it. I don't like red boxes. And anyways, now, I just chuck it deep. I have huge pressure on me. Mike Evans, you know, every now and then, the tall players don't get done. But he's within the 5-yard line. And again, I'm thinking another safety possibly. I got one earlier. And so I'm as my linebacker. He does an audible, so I know right away, alright, yeah, I have to hurry up and change this. I change it just within time. And so I'm like, alright, at least it won't be incomplete. But we get 2 safeties in a game. Defense, please rise up. And they have risen, as the title says. And so Deion Sanders, I don't go down as quick as possible with him because I'm trying to get as much yards now because I want to try and make this game end as soon as possible. I have a huge hole there, but you know, every now and then the player gets autism. And so now here we go, red box, and that's offsides on defense. That's a guaranteed 5 yards, but apparently it's on the offense, and that was retarded. And so here we go now, 2nd and very long. 2 of his linemen back up for pass coverage, and that's very weird. I try to force this to Mike Evans, and it's nearly picked off by the fat lineman that went back for coverage. Alright, so I'm running empty set here. I'm like, alright, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 DBs against my 5. Never mind, he has 9 because he dropped his lineman. So I throw to Mike Evans. I don't know if he dropped that or if he just deflected it. Anyways, he missed the catch. and so I have to force a punt. After getting 2 safeties in a row, I couldn't do anything with them. It was a beautiful punt too. Deion Sanders misses the tackle, but boom, I got Witherspoon right there to get this tackle. Know your players, guys. Know your players, so you know who's out there to get you something. So I'm like, all right, blitzes is working. Let me get this quick sack right here, and oh, blew the coverage. All right, embarrassing. Gronk is going to try to take this to the house, but my boy Malcolm Butler running a 4.3 in the combine, I don't remember. But he doesn't catch up to him. Gronk to the big old lineman. Apparently tight ends can do everything, not linemen. And then Deion Sanders is carrying number 38 for 6 yards. The legend still getting the business done. My favorite play ever, play action F slide, always open. That's play you'd probably want to run, as almost every playbook has it this year. And I'm eventually going to get Carolina's playbook. I have Jameis Winston, I have Jay Ajay, I'm going to run some QB option. He drops back 2 players in the coverage. What do I do against this? I honestly have no idea. If y'all, hopefully y'all forgive me for this, but some of the footage did get corrupted, as the thing I used to record this stuff with actually won't let me edit that far. And so some of this got corrupted, so I just got the end of this game, as it's 11-7, so most people would believe this is a close game, and I will leave that up to y'all. But I will show y'all the score at the very end. Alright, and again, 2 of his linemen drop back, and I'm just freaking out. I have nowhere to go. I'm trying to hurry up and get this first down. I find my man Lee, Butterfingers Lee, right there, and as a first down. I'm running the ball. I'm not running the ball anymore. I'm only getting passes going. Let's freaking go. And you know, here we go again, not running the ball. I need a better line. They're all silvers. Here we go, 4th and 10. Here's the life lesson, guys. Don't listen to me sometimes. Sometimes I'm just dumb. He puts 1 lineman in the safe deep coverage, not 2, and he tackles me. But as you look up at the score, the footage did get corrupted, but I end up pulling away, as I realized the halfback draw is working, and as a touchdown. And here's the favorite thing ever. Here's what I love the most in Madden. They pause the game. You hit resume. Your peer has conceded the game. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I will be grinding offline of 2K and Madden to get coins to show y'all the best players to buy. And I will see y'all in the next time. Let's try to get 5 likes. And if we can get 10 likes, heck, I'll throw a thumbs up there as well.